I friended somebody on Facebook who I thought was NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin.
I am down horrendous. You know why? Because I got scammed out of $1,800.
I almost got scammed. I can't believe it.
What's up, people? This is KM.Little right here. We're going to be watching people in 2025 still being scammed, still falling for the most craziest scams out here. I don't know if it's because scams are just getting smarter, people are just getting smarter with it or what, but we still falling for scams in 2025. I mean, hey, if y'all like this video right here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you also go check out the link in my description. It is my Twitch.
Friended somebody on Facebook who I thought was NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin, and we developed a friendship, and it quickly turned financial, and I thought it was Denny Hamlin. And it became all about my money, and I ended up doing like 6 quantity $500 gift cards, and I was told that he had a briefcase stuck in customs and his documentation to get it inside the United States expired, so I ended up doing a withdrawal on my 401k and killed my IBM 401k. And then it kept being held in customs, and I ended up doing more loans on my other Global Foundries 401k, and I lost like $100,000.
Just got scammed, and we didn't realize it, but a woman pulled up on our street, and she stopped right in front of our house because both of her back tires were blown out. And we thought it just happened, and she came out and looked like it just happened. So Jason went outside, and apparently she said she only needed $20. That's all she needed.
Only needed $20 to get the tow truck to come their way, and they were going to get picked up right around the corner. So I was like, yeah.
So he gives her the $20, and she's like, okay. She has a man in the car also, and she tells him to just ignore the man. And so then they drive away, and they go down our little side street that we can still see. And she gets out of the car again and acts like it's the first time she's seeing it. And then 2 neighbors come outside and they give her money.
So the latest scam in restaurants is somebody will reach out to the restaurant asking for what is typically the wife's surprise 60th birthday. They'll be that specific on what they're trying to do, and what they will try to get you to do. It's gonna be like months in advance, and as the restaurant owner, they're gonna ask you to pay for the band through the restaurant, and then you will be reimbursed. If you pay the band, they will never pay you back. They will completely ghost you. I must say, I don't know who came up with this scam, but it's kind of smart. When this first is now, we've had 10 people reach out to us over the last year trying to do this exact same thing, all different people. But so we're not falling for it. But the first time it happened, I made the people that do our parties go through it and no, hold on, it may be real. You gotta still follow up.
I am down horrendous. You know why? Because I got scammed out of $1,800 trying to surprise my mom with Adele tickets. I was going to buy them from a resale site, but they were charging an extra $600 for processing fees, which I did not have. And so I was like, you know what? I got Taylor Swift tickets directly from someone. Let me try to do that with Adele tickets. And so I joined this big Facebook group that was reselling Adele tickets. 2,500 people are in this group. And so someone posted for the weekend that I was going, they're like, hey, I have 2 tickets in the blah, blah, blah section. And I was like, cool, I'll take them. And I was like, hey, I want to make sure this is safe. And she was like, yeah, I've been scammed before. I want to be careful. Why don't we go through one of the admin that run the page? Because they've been helping facilitate to make sure they do the background checks on people, blah, 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 to make sure they don't get scammed. And so I was like, great, I'm going to do that. So I worked with this lady, Christine Smith, on Facebook on this big chat. And so the lady was like, oh yeah, I'm happy to help. This is the way to make sure this is done safely. The original lady transferred her tickets to the middle lady. The seller was like, oh, I use Bitcoin. That's how I want the money. And I was like, I've never used Bitcoin before. The middle lady, who I wrongfully trusted, was like, that's okay. I'll walk you through it. It's super simple. Here's how you buy Bitcoin.
I need you guys to start.
People, look, if somebody tell you to do stuff through Bitcoin, it's because they don't want to trace the money. I mean, Bitcoin, you can really trace the money, but not really too much trace the money. You're going to go through hell and back to try to trace that money. And law enforcement, they not doing all that to get your money back, $1,800. I mean, the bank, they'll probably do that, but, law enforcement not doing that, But these scams of 2025, not going to lie, they are getting very, 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 very good in 2025. I always got people calling from the IRS, like the fake companies calling me from the IRS, calling me for debt relief, credit card relief, calling for whatever. But how they always get people is because it depends on the situation you're in. If you feel like you're desperate enough and you need something and you feel like this is your God-given chance, God just opened up the doors for you and he just like, I've been seeing you've been struggling. I'm going to give you a call. I'm going to send somebody to give you a call. You answer this phone. Hey, you know, you need help with your credit card? Okay, we got you. How much money you got on you right now? $3,000? Okay, we got $3,000. If you give us $3,000, we'll get rid of your $10,000 credit card. Wow, that sounds good. That sounds great. And then there you go, transferring $3,000 in Bitcoin to a company. And it sounds crazy. I mean, come on now, people.
Becoming technologically literate, okay? Social media literacy, all right? They are lying to you about everything. I don't think you guys understand. It's a personality. It's an alter ego. People are trying to make a living off of being entertaining and putting on a facade. They're always trying to sell you something. Like, I just saw a whole page that had over 16,000 followers, and they're drop shipping items from Temu. They're rinse and repeating videos that they got off of the internet, and they're making a sob story saying, oh, my grandfather made these. He was a Vietnam veteran and he made these because he missed my grandma because she passed away. You click the bio, you click the link in the bio, a ton of different stuff. Be smarter, guys. Please be smart.
This isn't real. I bought it on eBay. And this, I also bought it on the internet. It's called aged prop money. And together, I have a kit to convince you that I am running an automated channel empire. And you'd be so lucky if you bought my course and learned how to do it yourself.
Ever come across this jewelry business on TikTok? They're Nathaniel Page Peace, they're an age gap couple, and they claim to sell real authentic jewelry. But for the past 2 years, this subreddit has been exposing them for selling cheap or inauthentic gems. Some claiming that they found the gems on Temu or AliExpress or other similar sites. And so far, they've claimed that they've never even shopped at Temu before for personals, and definitely not for business. But today, Nate accidentally flashed his emails, showing that they have been in fact ordering from Temu for some time. I plan to make a longer, more in-depth video about this, but if you know, you know, and this is huge.
So I get a phone call. My daughter's on the other line. She's crying. She says, Mom, I've been in a horrible car accident and I'm at the ER right now and they won't give me any treatment because they won't accept my insurance or something. And someone from the hospital is going to call you. Then I get a phone call in the caller ID says the hospital name. The hospital associate says that they can't accept her insurance and they can't give her life-saving treatment until they have some type of payment on record for her, and I can't use a credit card, so I need to wire money, and they're just going to hold it as a deposit, and I'll be able to dispute this very easily with my insurance carrier. This did not happen to me. This happened to one of my followers, and they shared the story with me.
I almost got scammed. I can't believe it. So I just got a call from USAA, what I thought it was. It had the same phone number and the caller ID. It literally said USAA and then the phone number. And I know that number pretty well because I've been working with USAA for a long time. Anyway, so they're like, hey, we noticed that you tried to transfer $5,000 and $8,000 to someone in Chicago. We got a flag in our system. We just want to make sure everything is okay. Keep in mind, this guy spoke perfect English. So I was like, no, I definitely didn't do that. Thank you for the call. And he's like, yeah, no problem. And we're going to go ahead and, disable your card because that one's been compromised. It's the card ending in 1234. And I was like, yep, that's my card. I have it right here. And he's like, okay, sounds good. We're going to disable that one. We're going to send you a new one. It'll be there in 2 days. I'm like, perfect. Thank you so much. And he's like, okay, in order to close out this claim, I just need you to go to your app. And I was like, okay, go to my app. And he's like, go to your top right-hand corner. Go to my top right-hand corner. And he's like, okay, and then just tell me your USAA ID number. And I was like, no one's ever asked me to do that.
91-year-old Alex.
Certain stuff people ask, like, when banks call and they ask you, hey, what's your verification code that we just sent to your phone? Don't give it to them. What's your member ID? Don't give it to them. What's hey, your last four of your card is 4568? Yeah. Okay. We just need to verify. What's the rest of your card number and CVV and all that stuff? Okay, is this right here? Well, I got you. Don't give all this stuff out if they don't already. If they can't read it out back to you, then don't do it. I'm very adamant. I mean, I probably could get. I never got scammed before, other than like an actual person scamming me. I never got actually scammed by a phone scam or something like that. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't be one of them old people that get scammed. But this stuff actually happens. There's old people out here that fall for this stuff all the time. All the time. So just make sure, like, before you give out any information, make sure they can at least verify the last four of your social security number. Just don't fall for these scams in 2025. People are getting smarter, especially people from different companies in India, Jamaica, or, you know, I don't see, it ain't really too many Hispanic people doing it, but it's India, Jamaica, Africans, Americans. It's everybody scamming everybody. Everybody trying to get ahead. Just try not to fall for these scams in 2025. And yeah, we out. Make sure you check out my Twitch. I be live once a week. And yeah, I'm out. What's good, people? This is KM.Little right here. Thank you for watching this video. In this clip right here, I am showing you my different YouTube channels. They are in the link in the description. If you like this video, I'm pretty sure you will love my other channels. Also, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out.